Today we're going to be playing as Giudice of Cagliari, and we're going to be trying to form the Kingdom of Sardinia and make the most powerful island kingdom in the whole world. We're going to start by trying to bring in a better steward. We have a courtier Maria. She's unmarried. We're going to marry her matrilineally to Diego. Now that we have Diego, we're going to make him be our steward, and he's going to increase our development in our capital, Cagliari. One of our goals for this is going to be to take back control of Iglesias from our spy master, because on this barony we are able to control or build a mine here. That gives us 3+ gold and development 10%, which is going to be very useful for us later on. One thing I also want to do is I'm going to divorce our wife because she does not have any good stats whatsoever that we need right now. Now we are divorced and we're going to try to find someone with higher stewardship. And so I guess we're going to go with Epifania Polcarios, because she does have some decent stewardship that will be beneficial to us. And then we're going to set her to help us manage our domain, and that's going to increase our tax a little bit and give us more holding slots. So one thing that we are going to do is we are going to go down the stewardship trait line here. We're going to get this. We do want to get golden obligations at some point. Collect that gold, and then I think I do want to be able to take this away from our own son, from Giudice. I think if we do that, we're only going to be able to take one at a time though. You see our son wants to enter an alliance with us, which we're not going to do for now. The issue here is that we do want to take that land away from him because he is set to inherit some of our land when we do die. Yeah, see, so he'll have 3 counties instead of 2. At that point, he'll be able to create the duchy. What we want to do is create the duchy before he does. We have Felito over here. We do want to marry him off to someone that has decent learning, just to complement his learning, because we're going to go down the learning tree with Felito to increase our development even further. We do want to go down the trade of scientific plant cultivation and scholarly circles, just to increase his learning. We can create the Duchy of Sardinia, and we can actually vassalize him if he likes us a little bit better. So what we want to do in the meantime right now is we're going to set our spy master to find secrets, and we're going to place him in Byzantium in the Byzantine Empire, just so that we're able to accumulate some secrets and blackmail some people, which once we do get this first perk in stewardship, we're going to be able to get golden obligations, which basically we get paid for secrets. This guy, yes, a lover. We're going to try to blackmail him. He didn't like that, so now he's a fornicator. I do want to set our focus to plenary assemblies for now, just so that we can create limited crown authority so we can revoke this title. Work towards building that mine. Now that we do have some traits in stewardship, we're going to do golden obligation, and we're going to do cutting cornerstones. What that allows us to do is start blackmailing so we can demand payment, and that's a quick 50 gold right there. That allows us to start building and increasing our income. So we're going to build some farms and fields here. So there seems to not be that many secrets over there. We're going to set him over to the Kingdom of Italy now. For our son, our player here, we are going to marry him off to Irmgard. She is a mastermind philosopher as well with 17 learning. We are going to send Irmgard to our personal physician for now. We have our development up all the way to 7, and it should be hitting 8 very shortly. Now that we've built those farms and fields, our income has increased some more. Now we have another hook or secret on someone. We're going to blackmail them, and we're going to demand payment from them. More payments to us. Professional workforce. And we're going to continue building economic buildings here. We're going to go with the trade port because that increases our development. Now we have another secret here that we can demand payment for. Now we're up to 3.4 gold here. We have a new daughter, Epifania. That's fine. Who is this? Angolinia. Carrying a child conceived through a sinful union. She's not married with a... Oh, my son. You impregnated someone. You're not even married. I have a grandson now, and we're gonna name Felito right after his father. We're gonna marry one of our daughters off to Bandomagos Dobimiric of Croatia for an alliance right now. And send that proposal. And then I think we're gonna go ahead and try to take back one of these baronies from our own son, and we're gonna call him in to help us out while we wait for our allies. We're gonna continue blackmailing people. Here are our allies. We're gonna go in for the attack. And then we're gonna go straight in to start seizing down their territory. So there we go. We've sieged down that. We got 100% war percentage, and we get back another county. And we have another grandson. He's gonna be named after me, Giblunu. We have Felito and Giblunu. Here we're able to upgrade some of our buildings, and we're gonna actually upgrade our trade port to give us 10% development growth and increase our income. And we have yet again another daughter. That's 4 daughters in a row. Blackmail you. So we got our fishing net weavers built. I'm just going to continue increasing our development here. We're up to 9. It's just a slow roll right now because we're not currently set up ideally with the learning. What we can do is we can't set our wife to do patronage. It's going to increase our learning to 13. That brings it down close to 10 years. We are currently ill and near death. Alright, so we have died and our land has been inherited by Felictu. Archon Geblunio Sardinia rests in the arms of the Lord at 59 years of age. He died from being ill. An old man, he lived a long, fulfilling life. Archon Felictu ascends to the throne, his sights always set upon the next target. The vassals of the realm do well in locking up their spouses as Felictu takes the throne. So that means that our land has been split up here, but we are intact, which for now it's not terrible. So you see here, he's already gone down this tree that we wanted to go through initially. The scientific, plant cultivation, scholarly circles. We're going to continue down this one so that we can get this development. I'm going to get +3 learning and +15 development. That sets us to 2.4. We have our wife here. She's going to boost up that learning even more. That should make this a lot quicker, yeah. So we were at 46 before. Now we're at 27. We're going to negotiate an alliance with one of our brothers. All this can be fixed later. He doesn't like us. He's not willing to accept an alliance. One of our brothers wants this, so what we're going to do is we're going to use the hook to negotiate an alliance. And for now, that's going to stabilize the realm. We do need better courtiers, but we will do with what we got. So you, Marshal, I need you to increase the control here. So I really just want to focus on this county. This is the way I want to do it. So I just want to focus on this county here and make sure that this county is enough to provide enough gold and enough troops for us, without having to rely on any of the others. So what we're waiting for is we're waiting to upgrade this. We just need some more gold. We have Felictu. He is pensive and we're going to educate him ourselves. We want him to go down the learning tree. As well, we should be able to find a tutor. Yes, stepmom. He'll be a decent tutor. I'll marry you off to someone to bring in Chancellor. They can bring in Orlando. Be a great marshal and commander in case we need it. There we have him. Okay, so available Dynasty Legacy. Again, we do want to go down Erudition because Treasure Knowledge, we get +20% development and 10% monthly lifestyle. So our other son, he is rowdy. We're actually going to have him be educated by not us, but by Orlando with a 4-star education trait and 17 martial. Amir has a secret and try to blackmail him. We do want to get this one trait over here, golden obligations, soon. We have another son, Basu. Oh no. I've become possessed. How did that even happen? I can murder my own children. I forgot that was one part of it. The other thing we're going for is this kingdom of Sardinia, which does involve having to take Corsica over here from Italy, which might not be the easiest thing to do. But once we do build up this duchy, we should be able to just roll right through with no issues. So we do want them to be diligent. So give us a +3 in learning and +3 in stewardship, which is the main 2 stats that we're worried about with this playthrough. Oh, someone's trying to seduce me. Let them try. And we'll go join the wedding. Captains. That's all we need. Yep. Oh no, what's this? Stepmom, what are you doing? You're trying to seduce me? Just for one night. One other thing, even though we don't hold this barony quite yet, I am going to build a trade port here just to get the development growth bonus from it. Seems that someone already took the title that we wanted. King Siegfried has the title of Sardinia, which actually shouldn't be too difficult to get. We can buy this claim. We don't have enough piety, so let's go on, see if we can go on a quick pilgrimage right now. Go over to Vaticano really quick and gain the trade program. Alright, so with that pilgrimage, we should be able to buy this claim on the Duchy of Corsica. What we can do is we can marry off some of our sisters, half-sisters, in order to get some alliances going. Dalmatia, send that proposal. And our other half-sister, Tuscany, that's in Sardinia, it's not going to work out. Let's do Savoy, and we're finally going to pick up Scholar. We're going to switch over to Stewardship again to try to get golden obligations and get these 3 perks right here to make building stuff easier and get a little bit more of a boost to our development growth. So what we can do now is we can declare war for the Duchy of Corsica. We're going to raise our troops here, raise all our armies, have a good commander, and we can call our allies. He won't accept. And he won't accept. Why won't you accept? You don't like us. Oh, that's just fantastic. Alright, guess we're trying to do this on our own for now. Start swaying you, so hopefully we can get you in shortly. Now we might have to buy some mercenaries. The Duke became independent of the Kingdom of Sardinia, so then we're just fighting him one-on-one. So we're going to continue trying to take that, since he doesn't have very many troops available. We're just going to go straight for his capital now and try to siege that down. Oh, I don't want you to be chased. I'll give you stubborn. So he's leading his own thing right here, and we should be able to take it. Hopefully we're able to just capture him. He's down to 95 troops. He's down to 3 troops, so 1 of 3. And captured him. Enforce our demands. And now we do have the Duchy of Corsica as well. Well, we do have some more vassals. It's not ideal, but at least we control everything now, so that means that eventually we're actually going to be able to usurp his title once he's done having any wars. My brother, he refuses to get married, but he continues having children out of wedlock. We're going to get golden obligations here, and then again we're going to set our spy master to Byzantium. We can already demand some payments. And again, we have another half-sister, which we can try to marry her off to someone nearby. So then our son, Felicto, he has become of age and he is a mastermind philosopher, just like us. Okay, we do have a revolt coming. I think that's only because they're not on the council. Well, let's see if we can put anyone in here. Yeah, they're not good. It's our brother. Yeah, they're just not good at this. That's the reason why I wish we had plenary assemblies, because after revolt, we'll be able to easily revoke their titles from them. We can blackmail the Basilius. We can blackmail the Emperor now for murder. So we have a hook on him. That gives us 225 gold. Demand payment from you, and we have enough gold now to create the Kingdom of Sardinia, which is one of our main goals for this playthrough. And now we're finally king. We'll let them see their new king. Add our dynasty banners for House Lacone. Other thing I'm kind of worried about here shortly is that at some point the Pope is probably going to launch a crusade against us, just because we're Orthodox and not Catholic. So we are in poor health currently, which means that we're probably going to die soon, mainly because we're possessed, and that's just not ideal. So we're going to have our son here take over soon, and we do want to set him up for a good life to get started with. So not lowborn, and see if there's anyone with inheritable traits that's not too old. Yeah, so someone like this would have been ideal, but then we run the chance of not having any grandchildren. Let's do max age 25, and that gives us Dana Rekovica. She's a black woman, and I think that would be ideal for our son. We do have an empty council position, so we're gonna assign our brother. And we'll educate you ourselves, I guess, since you are going down to learning. So we have our brother. We do have a hook on him, so we're gonna increase his taxes to us. You might not like us very much, but we do have a hook. We're still just waiting on plenary assemblies. It's 10 more years for that. We have Count Sergius of Napoli, my brother-in-law. Son, skilled tactician. Now we actually have 5+5 gold income. I didn't even catch this, but at some point Bavaria took over Italy. You don't have any gold, but that means I can invite you to my court. Upgrade our farms and fields here. So we're just demanding payments left and right, funding our economy based on blackmail. My brother won't convert. You know what? I'll convert to Catholicism, and we're gonna set our bishop to convert faith. That means we can sway the Pope as well. We do have a few secrets that we haven't used. I'm just gonna blackmail everyone that we can. Freyr Ladderlegs, your peasant leader, Varangian, be a great commander. Now you can join me. Other thing we can do is we're gonna replace the Sebastians and curtain walls, which is not the smartest thing to do, but we're gonna replace it with Merck's fisheries for, again, that development boost that we can get from it. We have inspired people here, considered a master. You know what? Yeah, well, we'll fund that. We have a book here. Give us our new armor, Sardinian scale armor, +5 prowess. I'll take that. And once again, we're gonna upgrade our Murex fisheries. And one of our brothers died, so we received Tortoli. So that's gonna just increase our income even further. And we have had war declared on us for the kingdom by Emir Muammar. Okay, What can we do? Ask, we're gonna call in everyone. Do we list their holy orders? Yep. We can't call them in quite yet. And let's spawn our armies here. Attacking us, you're attacking us. You have quite a bit of troops against us. I think the only way that we're gonna be able to survive this is by buying mercenaries. And I think we're gonna have to buy. Just gonna have to settle for some of these. That gives us 2,000 troops, and I think we're just gonna have to wait for them to start trying to land on us to try to catch them off guard as best as we can. Oh, there they are. They're gonna land right there, and they're gonna have a disembarkment penalty, which is not seeming ideal for us. Oh, they killed one of our sons. So apparently that just wasn't enough. So we're gonna have to regroup with all of our allies over here as best as we can. So now we are at 3,000 troops altogether over here, and we're just gonna have to go in and siege, but that's before we die, and I think this is gonna be a good point for us to finish the episode. In the next episode, we think we're just gonna continue to see what happens, to see if we're able to fend off the invasion from Emir Muammar Aghlabid, and we continue as King Felix II. And yeah,